morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you through a day in my life as a freelance graphic designer, social media manager, and just everything along with that. So we have a lot to cover and get into. Thanks for being here. This morning I walked and got a Starbucks. It's been super gloomy and gray here all week. We had like maybe 10 minutes of sunshine yesterday afternoon, which was really nice. But I'm forcing myself to get outside, get some fresh air. And what better way to do that than to walk to Starbucks and kill something to drink? I've started my day. I created an Instagram reel, posted that, and now I'm going to move into going through my emails and just making sure I'm prepped for the whole day. I like to cross-check my Google Calendar and then also check my to-do list that I keep in my notes app and just make sure I'm covering all my bases. I work for a variety of different companies and also have a variety of different clients. So it's a lot to make sure I stay organized with, and it's going to be a lot of fun. This morning, I know that I have to design a graphic to get posted on social media for an announcement for one of the businesses. And then I also need to do some content prep for a meeting that I have later this morning, late morning. And I also need to do a pattern for that as well. I need to work on a few blog drafts on formatting them on a brand new WordPress website for my client and creating graphics that go along with that as well. And then I also need to probably do some more content planning. So it's a lot that we're going to be working through today. I'm going to continue to walk us through as I go through different elements of each task on my list, and I'm just so happy to have you here. So if you like content like this, please consider subscribing, liking this video, and let's just jump into this Wednesday morning. I started right away on creating that announcement email. This is for an activity that is closing at this business, and they will be opening something new in the spring. So it's also really just exciting to share that something new is coming. So I'm just editing this over in Illustrator. I'm using a lot of the same graphics that I already use throughout their regular branding and on their website. So it's not too tough of a task to work on, but it's also a lot of fun because I can add some creative elements like this vintage black and white photo. I'm just adding a color halftone to it, and then I'm jumping into posting an Instagram reel for the same business that needs to get up today. I had the general idea of what I was posting, but I just had to make it over in Instagram and go ahead and make it live. It is now just about 11. I have a meeting at 11:30, so I need to switch my work task list and start working on preparing the items for that meeting and just going through some content pieces. And so we're gonna jump over and do that. I've just been busy posting for a couple businesses on social media, making that graphic and waiting up for some feedback. I did get another meeting added to my calendar at 12:30. So for the next couple of hours, I'm just gonna be moving back and forth in between meetings and working on content pieces. But that's just kind of how the days usually go. It's unexpected when meetings come up sometimes, but it's just easier to touch base when you're on a call to review something. And that's just what's going to happen today. So let me go ahead and start focusing on preparing for this first meeting, and we will talk in a little bit. Content planning has turned into a regular task that I do. I did not expect that when I went to school for graphic design, but it's just something that has naturally evolved into this career that I am constantly organizing and making graphics for social media plans and making sure the plans are all ready to go. It's obviously an important tool to use in marketing now, and it's just something to make sure I'm utilizing throughout my skill set. I'm jumping on that call to review this content plan that we just created and see if there's anything I need to add or adjust. Everything was good to go. So then I am moving into creating a mock-up for one of the posts that will go live today. This is just an image of a laptop that I want to add a specific page from their website to make it go live and have them be able to post it and use to reference their website and create leads to there. This was really easy for me to do over in Photoshop, and then I got it ready to go, and then I decided I would take a lunch break because it was now a little after 12. Jumping back into the day, I am now working on some graphics, continuing to make that same graphic that I was working on this morning and doing some edits with it to get it posted in live.
I have that second meeting added in, so I jumped on that, and then I had edits from there. So I'm going in and making those. This is for a new product launch campaign, and I'm just editing the website heroes that will be going live on their Shopify website. So I wanted to edit the button and then also just make sure everything was lined up correctly and looking good for the launch that would go live later that day. We were kind of working down to the wire in this one, but it's been really fun to work on, and I'm so happy to see it go live on their website. Once that's all good to go, I'm switching back over into those same graphic edits. I'm now working on a post that will be going live in a few days. I just had a couple edits to make to it and make sure it was all set from an Adobe Illustrator perspective. And then I wanted to make a couple edits on the website. I needed to update that aspect of the activity being removed and making sure that that website reflected that as a whole piece. Then I'm jumping over to a different client. This is a one that is launching a new website that's going live with WordPress, and her content is really fun to work on. It's all home based, and I'm just making sure this blog I've been working on is laid out correctly, and all of the aspects for the images are all sized correctly, and there's the optimization for SEO, which is really important to utilize, and getting this ready to share with her because we have a meeting coming up and I want to have these ready for her to review. This website overall was really fun for me to collaborate with because it was a new learning experience for me to dive deeper into WordPress and also collaborate with a larger agency that was developing it for her. So it's fun to see, and I can't wait to go fully live with it as well. I'm about to wrap up my day. I just want to make sure my schedule is looking all good. I need to reorganize a couple of things as things change throughout the day, of course. And then I just want to make sure I get that content scheduled for that mock-up that I created earlier, and then also another piece that will go live this week.
It's the end of the day and also the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. I so appreciate if you stuck around to the end of this, and I hope you enjoyed seeing a day in my life. I really enjoy filming these, and just having these recaps of my day is super fun to look back on. So thanks for being here. I post all kinds of videos around behind the scenes of my life, tips when it comes to graphic design and working as a freelancer, and so much more. So I will end it off here and see you in the next one.